As you probably know, I was on a podcast with Mumkey Jones and Erich, and we reviewed movies. It's called Is It Kino? But unfortunately, lately Mumkey has locked himself into his depression chamber, and Erich has moved on to different things, respectable things where he can't hang out with any crazy monkeys. So now there's only me left, only me, the last Kino standing. I've watched the movies and I will be damned if I won't speak my mind on them. So first of all, we're talking about Spider-Man, and I'm gonna go into spoilers pretty soon, so watch out for that one. Spider-Man, he's always been... Well, originally he was a pretty good character, actually. I really liked the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That's a really good trilogy. I didn't even hate the reboot after that, but you can't just keep rebooting it so often. It's a real pain in the ass. But now we're finally done with that shit, I hope, because now Spider-Man is coming into his own. He's far from home. He's getting into all kinds of crazy adventures, and well, there's great characters in it, and well, he's not one of them. Spider-Man is a fucking idiot in this movie. Holy fuck. I can't stand him, but the villain is the best, and the villain is here to capitalize on the stupidity of the Spider-Man. Because Tony Stark has left Spider-Man these glasses that give him basically world domination. He can basically order drone strikes just by looking at people. And what does Spider-Man do? Why don't we go on a fucking holiday? My fucking god, someone needs to fucking smack the fuck out of this boy.
You have returned a failure. The papers are full of it. And you want to abandon us again? It's contemptible!
How could he go on a fucking holiday with the most expensive weapon, the most powerful weapon ever in his backpack, and it could just break, I guess, or it could just be stolen? Well, it doesn't get stolen, but damn, sure is fucking stupid what you do, Spider-Man. You're humanity's greatest hope of defeating the next monster of the week that will inevitably show up, and you go on a fucking holiday. You don't even want to bring your fucking spider suit. Could you imagine if that had been a plot point, if he had just not had his spider suit? Oh my god, that would have been so fucking stupid. Someone needs to smack some sense into that boy. That boy ain't right. And Shaft is here, he'll smack some sense, but not soon enough, I guess. So, then we come to the greatest villain of all time, Mysterio. He is... I don't even know what the fuck he's supposed to be from the comics, but his head is in a big dome, and he's a great actor, and he uses mysterious technologies to fight evil, or so it seems. No, it actually was all a ploy. He just pretended to be a hero so that Spider-Man would, for some stupid reason, hand over that weapon to him. Why? Why would you think that? You get given a weapon and you just hand it over to someone you've just met? Great idea, boy. And then, yeah, I don't even know how that manipulation landed. He's like, you just be yourself, boy. Doesn't matter what the world thinks, doesn't matter if the world ends because you're too cowardly to fight evil. Nah, don't worry about it. Just worry about what makes you happy. That's what he says. And then, yes, I should worry about what makes me happy. Here, why don't you take this expensive piece of military hardware that will rule the world, and I will just go and I'll try to get laid. That's my plan, that's my arc. I will be the boy who gets laid despite being a hideous nerd and a stupid irresponsible idiot. Yes, I am the Spider-Man and I will go get laid. And then Mysterio, yes, Mysterio, he goes and he enacts his grand plan of using this new technology as well as his other illusion technology to pretend to be the greatest hero of all time. He didn't really think that one through because obviously villains are gonna still show up, right? What the hell are you gonna do against the next Thanos if all you got is some drones that can project illusions? What the fuck are you gonna do against Thanos, bitch? You're gonna get snapped out of existence. Who cares, I guess. He doesn't really care about civilian casualties, so I guess he'll just take that chance of getting a 50-50 snap. Well, but we don't know what the next hero could be. Could be Ultron, again. Probably not, but something like that. So anyways, I guess I really am not talking much about what I think about this movie yet, huh? Well, I think it's a great movie, actually, surprisingly, despite the fact that it may not have sounded that way, because Spider-Man gets his fucking shit kicked in. Well, not really, but he learns a valuable lesson finally about stopping being such a fucking coward. And he's... all his stupid mistakes, they finally pay off. They finally get everyone in danger. Everyone he loves. He just wanted to spend time with this girl. Well, too bad. Now she's on the hit list of the bad guy. Ha! Take that. All you had to do was save the world. But no, you had to try and get laid. But now your squeeze is getting crushed. Oh no, what am I even talking about? And that's why I like Spider-Man Far From Home, because he finally gets presented with the results of his irresponsible actions. His actions of just trying to be a coward and passing off the responsibilities to someone else. Well, guess what? That someone else is a supervillain, and you've really done it now. Guess you better go fight the big baddie. Guess you better be a hero for once, you fucking coward. And now what's he gonna do? Well, he tried to go back to his shitty secret identity, but he couldn't because his secret identity was revealed. Ha! Take that. Wish that would happen sooner and more often. I hate secret identities. Well, who even cares about the private life of these heroes? Just do the fighting. Stop pretending like you're just a regular guy who's got regular problems when he can fucking swing from buildings. You know how easy it would be to monetize that superpower? Jesus Christ, it would be so easy. You could, I don't know, you could lift things, you could be like the human crane, you could be some kind of stuntman, you could be anything. You could make so much money with that power. Why would you hide it from the world? Even if you're not going to be a hero, just use that power to make money then. Oh my god, whatever. I'm really annoyed at Spider-Man. I'm glad that he finally had to be put through all the horrible events of this movie. And at first it was like, oh shit, this is gonna be such cringe. They posted such cringe. He's gonna go on a fucking holiday. This is gonna be his arc. But no, he really has to do his own shit this time. It's not like one of those... I didn't even like Endgame that much. Endgame was boring. This one was interesting. Mysterio really sold it. I guess it's all in the villain, isn't it? And bringing Thanos back was kinda cool, but just the inevitability of his defeat was just what ruined it, I guess. And the fact that they used time travel to make that happen. But Spider-Man, oh my god, that was... Well, I guess it was inevitable he'd win as well, but there was some cool shit going on here. You know what, maybe it wasn't inevitable. Maybe Mysterio could have taken over the world. And then we'd have to have a Spider-Man redemption movie. That would have been good. I would have liked to see that. Oh well. Anyways, Jesus, that was 8 minutes on one movie. I'm planning to do like 4 movies in here. Well, great job me, I guess. This is really gonna be a long video then. Well, good luck, Reese, I guess, editing this. Editing this. I hope you find the finest clips of the finest Spider-Man. Oh my god, you gotta edit this video. Yeah, we didn't have editing in the Kino podcast, but on my channel I'll be editing. Alright, next movie. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. And then everyone broke up with each other. Erich lost his girlfriend and he broke up with Mumkey, and oh my god, everyone's crazy. Oh, I'm talking about the movie. Yesterday is a movie where everyone pretends like the Beatles were actually really good and they would have made a big difference if they had come out today. Ha! As if. Fucking Beatles. Fucking Beatles. So anyways, we got this Indian guy who has an accident, and now he remembers all the Beatles music from a different universe, because in his universe there's no Beatles music. And what does he do with this great power? Why, of course he impersonates the Beatles. Who wouldn't? Well, I guess he pretends to be like a one-man army who wrote and produced all the Beatles songs, which is funny and quite crazy. This big sword of Damocles above him all the time, and it's like, oh my god, are they gonna find out he's a fraud? Maybe. And, well, I'm going to spoil this one too, but you don't have to worry about that, because this movie is quite obvious. As soon as you see the movie, you're going to realize instantly, oh, this is a romantic comedy, so in the end he's going to give up his dreams in order to be with the girl. Oops. Well, what a fucking surprise. Who could have guessed that from the first minutes of the movie? Why, everyone, I assume. But either way, the music's good, even though it's the Beatles. Who would have guessed? I guess anything sounds good on a big screen, huh? So our faithful hero is a struggling artist. He's a musician, but no one wants to hear his music. Until one day he has the power to listen to the Beatles when no one else has. And then he has to come up with all the ways that he can remember the Beatles. He has to travel to the London and to the Penny Lane and all kinds of crazy shit. Whatever. And then that's how he remembers the songs, I guess. Which is cool and funny. But then he has all kinds of trouble along the way. He meets that really annoying woman who tries to make him into the biggest pop sensation of all time, and I guess that's alright, but man, what a bitch. She tells him he doesn't look good. Have you seen yourself, bitch? Jesus. Why is it okay to body shame men? How fucking dare you? Anyways, whatever, that's... I don't care about body shaming. Get shame away. Anyways... So the conceit of the movie is that he's, well, I guess it's imposter syndrome. That's the thing. He thinks he's a fraud because he plays the music that he's heard in his dreams of another world, a world that he's not currently in. But the thing is, that's fucking great. I wish we could spy onto other worlds and steal their music. That would be great. That wouldn't make you an imposter. I mean, if you go to space and you take pictures of aliens, you're not just a creep. You're doing great stuff for science. And in this case, he's doing great stuff for pop culture, I guess, even though it's just the Beatles. And yeah, isn't that cool? He has all this ability to get this new music. Not sure why it's necessary, because there's like literally a million bands that all have about the same quality as the Beatles, but sure. I mean, the more music, the better, I guess. And he's just a one-man sensation who plays the music that people enjoy. And guess what? There's literally no conflict in the entire movie. Well, I mean, there is, but it's all bullshit. Okay, so first of all, he thinks one day someone's gonna find out he stole the music of the Beatles. And they do. And guess what? They actually like it, because they don't want to live in a world without the Beatles. And that's funny, I guess. It was all... that was a nice ruse. I thought, oh, they're gonna expose him or something, but nope, turns out they actually love it. They want the music too, they just couldn't sing, and that was beautiful. But then what happens next? Or did it happen before? Whatever. The girl's the problem, because, well, he had this girl that always was his roadie, and she just always believed in him when no one else would, because I guess his music didn't land. It only landed once he played the Beatles, and his own songs never really got the same attention anyways, so I guess he really does write worse than the Beatles. Okay, good for you, I guess. But that girl, he's an idiot, first of all, didn't realize that she was really into him, and then for some reason she decides she's not into him anymore, because he's gonna go to America and become famous, and that's why she leaves him, because she's a stupid bitch. You believed in him all this time, but now that he's actually famous, you don't want it anymore. Okay, you even had this romantic evening where he's gonna propose to you or something, I don't know, but you didn't want it, because well, he didn't propose, but, I mean, they were finally gonna have sex. That's something. Why didn't you just say, yeah, I'll just go be famous for months and then I'll come back? Why didn't you just do that? Why did she leave him? That was stupid and melodramatic and pointless. Whatever. I guess it's what you're gonna get in a romantic comedy. And then the dumbest thing of all is the ending, obviously, because he's like, I'm an imposter, I've done the bad things, and now I'm gonna retire from my fame. And that's fucking retarded, because I already told you, it's like, you've got this amazing power of peering into another world, and you think you're an imposter. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's like the best kind of power that you could possibly have. You have an incredible amount of knowledge in your head, and you think that makes you an imposter? I mean, why don't you just frame it honestly and say that that's where the the knowledge is coming from. It's coming from another world. Would have been so simple. Why are you like this? Why do you think? Why do you have to lie about everything and then you give it all up just because you lied a little bit? Just tell them that you've. Just tell them how you got that information. It's still really valuable information, apparently. Valuable enough to get you popular somehow. Alright, well, yeah, Yesterday's a good movie. I even like the music. I mean, I never listened to the Beatles, so just like listening to them. That would be weird. They're not that good. But I guess if they're played in like this, if they're played really loud in front of an audience, I guess then they're cool. Alright, next movie. Apocalypse Now. Holy shit, can you believe it? They remade Apocalypse Now. Well, no, they re-released it, I guess, as a final cut. The final cut. Apparently there was an original cut that was too short and had some weird editing, and then there was an extended cut that was for some reason called Redux, which was not a reduction, just a re-release with less content, with more content, no reduction. Anyways, now they made a new one which is in between those two, and well, it's good. It's really good. When I first saw Apocalypse Now, I was a stupid kid and I didn't comprehend the genius of this movie. I thought, oh, it's a war movie. Wait, why are they not cool? Why is this not cool war? Why are these guys just going insane for no reason? Don't they know they're at war and war is cool? Man, are kids really that stupid or just me? I don't know. Anyways, now I get the method behind this madness, because war is hell apparently, and it does make people insane. And I guess you probably know the story, don't you, about Apocalypse Now, where Charlie Sheen is this guy who has to be sent to kill this other guy because he's gone insane and he's committed atrocities, and then he goes to this war zone and he finds other guys who are also insane and also commit atrocities, and then he's like, what's so special about this other guy who's committed these atrocities? This doesn't add up. There's all kinds of insane murderers here. What's so special about him? And holy shit, what is special about him? Well, I guess I don't want to spoil that part, even though it's 40 years old, but yeah, you probably want to find out. What's special about him is that he's really cool, I guess, and he's got a lot of charisma. Wait, that's the other guy too. Ah, whatever. It's definitely worth a watch, and seeing it in the cinema was a great experience. Holy shit. I don't know if the movie had good quality back then. I remember seeing it on a tiny screen, so I guess it didn't have good quality then, but seeing it in the cinema was pretty good. It holds up pretty well. I mean, every once in a while there's like a shot that's a little bit blurred, but because it's blurred and it was recorded on an old camera, it looks kind of bad. It doesn't look as if it was modern blur, I mean regular blur, so that's too bad. But whenever it doesn't have that weird blur effect, it looks great. Everything looks beautiful. The puppy is more fluffy than I would have ever imagined. The soldiers are great. The performances are good. It's all great stuff. I would definitely recommend watching Apocalypse Now. Whether you love it or you hate it, maybe you should watch it and you'll love it this time. I don't know. It's a crazy movie, but war makes it crazy, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Apocalypse Now, please. Apocalypse Plugs. Oh, I almost couldn't remember what the last movie is, but now I know. It's The Lion King. Oh my god. Why is it even called The Lion King? In German it translates to King of Lions. Wouldn't that be cooler? Imagine if Lord of the Rings would just be called Ringlord. Yeah, would you want to watch the movie called Ringlord? Would you want to watch the movie called Lion King? Or would you want to watch the movie called King of Lions? I know what my vote is. Give me the King of Lions, baby. So anyways, they've remade The Lion King. Isn't that crazy? Well, I think it's great. I like the Disney remakes, okay? I loved Aladdin. I don't know that much about Lion King. It was pretty beautiful, I gotta say. I don't know if they did anything differently. I don't remember much. I'm probably gonna rewatch The Lion King eventually. I remember it was pretty good, but I don't know if they did the movie beat by beat, if they did every scene and every line of dialogue exactly like the old movie. I think so, I'm not sure though. Well, anyways, I've got a lot to say about The Lion King either way, because The Lion King sure is a crazy movie. About politics, about monarchy, about the necessity of monarchy. And that's my kind of movie. So The Lion King lives in a beautiful utopia where the middle class and the lower class are both oppressed by the upper class. Yeah, that sounds like my ideal society. And, well, I mean, the upper class, they eat. The lower class, they eat grass. There's plenty of grass, but the middle class, the hyenas, they don't get to eat. They go hungry because the lion protects the animals instead of hunting them like in the real world. And so the upper class protects the lower class, I guess, from the middle class. Curious. Well then, no. The middle class rises up and the hyenas take over the Pride Lands together with Scar the lion. And they form a crazy new form of society. Yes, that's right. Now that both the upper class and the middle class can prey on the lower class, isn't that great? Everyone gets to eat as much prey as they want. The hyenas get to eat all of the prey. They hunt together with Scar the lion. They go out and they murder everyone that they can because they are carnivores, and that's what would happen, I guess. So now the Pride Lands are oppressed by this crazy new society ruled by a corporation of lions and hyenas. Yes, is this corporatism that is ruining the Pride Lands? I don't know. Could be. Maybe it's not true capitalism. Or maybe it's unfettered capitalism. Capitalism? Where everyone just goes and does whatever they want and they can exploit nature until nature is screwed. Even though they're part of nature because they're animals. Whatever. I guess we're animals too, never mind. So yeah, the environment suffers and the prey animals, they suffer, and oh, it's such a terrible system. Meanwhile, Simba is fleeing his old land because, well, you know why, I assume. I'm gonna be having spoilers here too, so I don't even know why you're still watching this if you care about spoilers. Anyways, Simba, well, you've probably known the story anyways. Simba goes and he meets Timon and Pumbaa. And Seth Rogen is Pumbaa, that's fucking awesome. And by the way, the bird was Tom Oliver, that's awesome too, he's a great bird. Anyways. Yeah, Timon and Pumbaa, they live in the perfect communist society where the rich get exactly the same diet as the poor. I mean, the lion has to feed on grubs, and yet he's expected to protect all the weaker animals, even though he only gets bugs to eat. Okay, how does he even grow up into a strong lion when he eats nothing but bugs? I don't know. But yeah, in communist society, everyone's the same, and well, if you're a lion, you better get ready to eat bugs. And how do you wonder, can such a society exist? Well, the answer is simple. It's because there's somehow magically no predators. That's right. The first time a lion shows up in this society, she basically wrecks the place. Good thing Simba's there to stop her. Good thing they've got history and she doesn't kill him, even though she's stronger than him, because he's been eating bugs for 20 years. Actually, I don't know. How long does it take a lion to grow up? Probably just 1 or 2 years. But yeah, he's been weakened by communism on basically every level. But luckily his girlfriend restores his faith in his monarchistic society. And then well, actually not his girlfriend per se. Actually there's this religious experience he has because this monkey gives him some drugs, and then he sees his father in the sky, and oh my god, he's gonna restore the monarchy. He's the chosen one. He's gonna banish Scar from the lands. Beautiful. Well, and there we go. I guess we gotta restore the monarchy. It's the only way. And yeah, I guess there we go. Without hierarchy, we don't have any way to protect the lower classes. Because if we go full communism, then we're just weak against all the outside countries that actually do care about hierarchy and about brute strengths. And if we go full cooperation, then we have a lot of strengths but no loyalty. The hyenas instantly turn on Scar as soon as they can, even though he's been nothing but good to them. Well, what cowards. What an unsustainable system. But monarchy is here to save the day. Yeah, I may not come off as much of a liberal in this video, huh? Yeah, well, I told you, economically I'm not a liberal. Yeah. Just societally. So anyways, the clear moral of the story is that we just need to dispose of all the false prophets, and we have to wait until Walt Disney's sword from the eyes so that he can once again rule us with an iron fist. To make sure that the ambitions of the middle class don't destroy the lower class. That's what the true moral of the story is. Fight me. So the question is, what do I think of The Lion King, and why did I make this? Why did I analyze this stuff as if it mattered to anyone? Well, I don't know why, but I don't know. I like The Lion King. I think it looks beautiful, and the fact that it's real animals, I don't know why people get triggered by that. It's cool. It looks cool. I think the Disney style of drawing animals is not that great. Come on, man. You just got nostalgia goggles on. Why don't you watch the first Aladdin movie, the first 5 minutes? Look at that stupid camel. It's so stupid, so elastic. It sucks. I don't want to see that shit. That shit's impossible to... That thing can't live on its own. That thing's crying out for death. I don't want to see that shit. I don't even care about the racist stereotype. I mean, that makes sense, honestly. I mean... Everyone's drawn as a stereotype in these things anyways. What am I talking about? Anyways, The Lion King, I like the remake. It's a good remake. I have to watch the original to get the full comparison. I don't know if I'll bother. But yeah, it's good. I got some good voice actors. I don't remember anyone who voice acted in the original one, but in this one, good voice actors. Great stuff. Good remake. And the question is, why do you want to remake it? If Mupke was here, he would say, oh, this is incredibly unoriginal. They should be making news stories. I mean, sure, I like a good news story, but I don't see the problem. You can have two versions of one story. You can choose the one that you like better. And it's not like they're erasing the old stuff, are they? I mean, when have you watched The Lion King the last time? Well, I guess I watched it like 3 years ago. It was pretty good. I'll probably watch it again. Let the lion roar. Alright, let me know if you want me to keep doing this kind of content, because usually movie reviews don't do too well on this channel, but I guess I miss doing it as a Kino, so either way, it'd be fine with me. Bye!